do the mistakes again. But one thing that I'd like to conclude these introductions with, wallahi, believe me, as I did tarbiyah 25 years. I led Usras 25 years. And then I was in charge of the full tarbiyah section. Thousands of brothers and sisters, I was in charge of their tarbiyah. Wallahi, I assure you that our methods of tarbiyah do not deliver leaders. It delivers followers. So we really need to change the mentality of those who lead tarbiyah. What is our goal as an Islamic movement? Our goal is to produce leaders to society. Write it down. This is the goal of our work, huh? To produce leaders who have the right thinking, right logic, right values, ethics, Islamic understanding, but to produce leaders to society. Because we spend so much time doing tarbiyah and so much effort, etc. And then we produce followers. So what's the benefit? We can use the same time to produce leaders. So we can produce leaders of the economy, leaders of the politics, leaders of ulama, etc. That's your emphasis. So really, you don't need a lot of people. It's not numbers. Numbers are for political parties. But to change societies, you need only, listen, this is the statistics. To change any society, you need to change only 2% of the people. Only 2. And they will change the whole society. So you must select and be effective in their training and tarbiyah. The final note is, when we train our brothers and sisters and train them well, what do we do after that? We should let go, not control. So again, the mentality of tarbiyah and tanzeem is control. They cannot do anything without our permission. They cannot say anything without our permission. They cannot take any stand without our permission. That's control. That is not, you don't produce leaders this way.
There is no mentoring?
Mentoring is fine, but what is the purpose of mentoring? So you grow leaders. Most of the mentoring is done, you grow loyalty, and you grow obedience. So what do? You get followers. Of course, raising leaders and training leaders, wallahi, is troublesome. Because just imagine this whole room full of those who object to what you say and challenge whatever you say. Wallahi, it is so exciting. Wallahi, I love it. Huh? Wallahi, when a young man or woman start to challenge me and gives proofs and talks strongly, wallahi, I'm so happy from the inside. Huh? I'm calm on that. But I'm so happy. See, I don't want to show them so that because I want to challenge them also. I'll give you a story here. One day I was traveling with members of our training center, leadership training center. By the way, this is very important. We organize trips, and we organize trips outside Kuwait. And the members, the trainees, they arrange the trip fully. So the Amir of the trip was a young boy, 19 years old. He's the Amir of the trip. And we were going to Morocco, we also went to Lebanon, we went to Sudan, etc. So when we went to Sudan, The meetings were with the leaders of the Christians, the leaders of Jama'ah Islami, the leaders of Hamas, the leaders of the Sunnis in Lebanon, and we met with also Hussein Fadlallah, the Mufti of the Shia, and Hassan Nasrallah. You do not grow leaders by protecting them. It doesn't work. Isolating them. It doesn't work. Because the moment you release them, they get sick. Because they have been, they did not see any germs in their lives. But when you take them to Hassan Nasrallah, very charismatic. One of the most charismatic people I've met, Hassan Nasrallah. And there's a nice story here. See, we train our students very well, really very well. So one of the training that I do is how to ask questions. The full seminar on how to ask questions. So when we organized with Hezbollah the meeting with Hassan Nasrallah, and I told him, I mean, there are students from Kuwait, 19 to 25 years old, and they would like to see you. And with them is Dr. Tareq, and he knows me. So he said, okay, I can give you half an hour. So we went there, from basement to basement, check points everywhere, full research. So we met in one of the basements. So when he came, he sat next to me, and he apologized. He said, Mr. Tareq, I'm sorry, I can give you only half an hour. He said, they told us that. We are thankful. So please, give a short speech, 5 minutes, and then we will give about 10 minutes for the students to ask. And then you have 15 minutes to choose the answers you have. Choose the answers of the questions you have. So that he started 5 minutes. The students started to ask. Every question they ask, he turns and looks at me. What is this? So they asked the questions. He did something very strange. Took his imama, put it on the side, called his assistant, said, cancel all my meetings. He stayed with them 5.5 hours. When you see leaders, future leaders, you appreciate. This is something unique. This is the highest that any jama'ah or state or country or even ummah, this is the highest resource that you will have. Potential leaders. So we are not talking about something extra nice to have. This will change everything you do. It can change Malaysia. That's our goal. Alhamdulillah, I do training for all levels and all countries. So one day one brother asked me, what is your goal out of all of this? So besides Ajal, my goal is to rule the Muslim world. Well, this is my goal. I want to rule the Muslim world through my students. I'm producing the future leaders of the Muslim world. The right fikr, the right tarbiyah, and leadership abilities. And that's what we would like to do with you. We hope that if you are really sincere, inshallah, and effective, you will lead Malaysia. That's why I'm here. I'm not paid to do this. It's a goal in my life, a major goal in my life. Right, enough with wisdoms. Let's go to